Alfred Marshall did for the field of microeconomics what the Rosetta Stone did for the study of ancient Egypt. Without him, many of the concepts found in modern economic theory would not exist. Even terms like the supply and demand curve came from the textbook Marshall himself published in the latter half of his professional career. Marshall was a man of numbers and facts, and while that could be said of most economists, the route he took to become an economist was far from traditional. Studying at Cambridge, he originally intended to become a physicist, but found that he preferred philosophy early in his studies. From there, he turned to ethics and utilitarianism, and finally to economics when he realized its value as a practical outlet for his knowledge. His concern for the poor and the working class was the basis for the majority of his economic research, specifically into the field of microeconomics. Marshall fundamentally believed that the goal of economics was to study the actions of human beings in order to make their lives better globally. To this end, even though his knowledge and expertise regarding mathematical formulas was immense, he never took his explanations so far as to be out of the realm of understanding for the average everyday working man. Alfred Marshall's greatest contribution to the realm of economics came in the form of a textbook. That textbook, The Principles of Economics, published in 1890, saw 30 years of revisions and changes in order to meet Marshall's rigorous expectations. By applying his philosophical and mathematical knowledge, he created economic ideas like price elasticity of demand, consumer and producer surplus, and the supply and demand curves. The very same explanations given in his century-old textbook are still used in modern-day economics classes to explain concepts to new generations of economists. His teaching style must have been effective, as his students went on to become as famous as he did. Two of Marshall's most notable students are Arthur C. Pigou and John Maynard Keynes, the former of whom would refer his own students back to the lessons that Marshall had taught. Alfred Marshall's influence on the world of economics is undeniable, not only because of his own contributions, but because of the contributions of the ones he taught.